Hello, my name is Erika Adams, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about my journey. Before I even found this church at Diplomat Legacy Church, I honestly didn't know what direction to go in. I had just moved out into my own apartment, and me and my kids have just gotten into our new routine, and my son had asked me if we can add a church in our routine, and I told him sure, why not. As a child, I personally wasn't involved in churches, and our family talked about God, but I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have that person to help guide me on my spiritual journey. And just this year, after my son asked me if we can, add a church into our life, that's when our church journey started. And we went to a few churches. The first one my friend had invited us to. I liked going because my friend was there, but I really wasn't connected there. And I thought I liked it, but my son really had to explain to me, Mom, you're only going because of your friend. You're not going for the right reasons. So we went to the next church, and the next church was cool and all, but it was just really big and overwhelming. And I didn't feel the personalism. It was beautiful, it was laid out real beautiful, but at the same time, I just wasn't connected there. So we kept searching, and God brought us upon Diplomat Legacy Church. And since then, our journey has been amazing. Our first experience, we walked in as a new family, and we sat down and did a service. We liked it. It was very welcoming, like the pastor and the ministry and the pastor's wife, the first lady, they all greeted us with love and compassion and welcoming us to their church. It was an overwhelming, beautiful feeling, if that makes sense. And then after that, we tried the Bible study. It was the Sunday, and then we just like, okay, let's try the Bible study. Let's see how this goes. And since our first time here, we have not missed a service, never left, not going to a different church, because we love it here so much. And I really respect the people in it, because before I was having a hard time finding a church, being a part of something, when I saw people that I knew that were going to church, but then they were sinning through the week, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. There was some churches I've been to in the past that told me they didn't accept me because I had mixed children. There was some churches in the past that told me I couldn't go because I wasn't given enough. And I just took a break from churches for a while because I was just so discouraged. I just felt like at that point that a church was just a business, and it really, I really wasn't seeing churches about what they're supposed to be about. Well, that's not necessarily true, because God brought me to this church, and in the very beginning, I was skeptical. I wasn't sure if this was the right one or not, but I asked God for not for forgiveness, but I asked God for guidance, and he guided me here, and he told me this is going to be my home. I didn't understand how I was feeling in my heart, because I was just like, I never had a home in a church before, so I didn't know what to expect. But as my journey goes on, my faith is getting stronger.